Howdy friends, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Pokemon Go. Trying to work with these gloves is going to be the interesting story of the day. Now, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, today I want to focus on making some electrifying progression, mainly in regards to growing and strengthening our team, continuing in our research goals, as well as continuing to prepare for the next few mega water battles ahead. And sometimes the Lord just sets the perfect opener before you to get things rolling, the perfect Pokemon to start today's adventure off. I'll explain why in a little bit. That's the first catch of the day, as well as another step closer, not where I wanted to go, another step closer in the progression of our dazzling Ario research. No, it's not. I already caught a Pokemon today, but it's nice to know we would have had a backup catch. Is that even remotely accurate? Nope, not so whatever, but I'm being positive. So everything we're focusing on today centers primarily around our growth and strengthening in our friendship and the strength of the Pokemon itself with my new friend Joltik. I know we just did last episode, a whole episode dedicated to growing our friendship and strengthening Rosie, and this isn't going to be an every single episode thing. I'm not bringing in a new friend every time. Today's a continuation of growing the strength of the 6, aka my main team of Pokemon going forward with us in our adventures. Will it work a third? Actually, can we get you on the table? No Pokemon on the table, as mother always. Oh goodness, Knight, you are a jumpy feller. I get a good picture. Oh, I like that. There we go, and let's feed you up. I'd imagine color coordination, your favorite would be silver pineapple or just normal pineapple berries, but we'll have to find out. I say that and there's no way. Develops. That's what I'm going to call you. No disrespect. Develops. That'd be a good feature. You know, letting us discover what. There we go. Letting us discover what the favorite food of a Pokemon is. That'd be really neat. Thus, our friend has joined us on our adventure, and we are on our way. Later on, I'm going to power him up. Hopefully, it's an uncertainty. There's a Zekrom up there, but I'd love to find a Cutiefly, tons of more bug. It would be awesome if we could find a Charjabug in raid. I want to pit bug against bug. No better way to strengthen ones than to overcome the equivalent of themselves. We'll catch ourselves a Cutiefly. Are you a psychic actually? Are you a psychic type? I'd imagine at the very least you'd be like bug and flying. So I'd love to come across Charjabug in any of these gyms. If not, we can settle for a Dynamax battle. I don't even know if you can bring normal type or non-Dynamax in the fights. Silence that. If only we had invisible face covering, not audio wrecking masks. How have we not prioritized the finer inventions of life? A topic of conversation for another day to be sure, but one of the first things I want to get done is collect this research. Learn, use hand on phone. These gloves are not, you got to get them in just the right spot to move the screen with these things. I've got so many things to collect. A lot of them are catches, Pokemon catches. I've been holding off for far too long. I want to see the satisfying cleared pages. I want to catch some of these Pokemon, and I do not want to leave this spot that we were just at because it is going to be very beneficial for our follow-up task afterwards. The first Pokemon I want to catch is a Dynamaxable Eevee. I do not believe I have one yet. It would be amazing to get an Evolution with this thing. It doesn't even hit. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel early. My hand can experience frostbite. I'm catching these Pokemon, and I'm already feeling the regret of doing that. Great throw. First catch time. I know it's not always. Don't always happen. It happened. Following up on that, I got quite a few in this batch here. Starting things off with a Cosmog. Some serious selection up front here, ladies and gentlemen. I already have a Cosmog. I've got it a few years back. 2022, I want to say. And now between this one that we've caught and the one I had beforehand, we get enough candies. Might not even need to do any raids for these guys. I could do an evolution right now if I wanted to. Yeah, this guy tagged for one. But things for later days. Things for later days. As of right now, I'm just glad to have 2 more Cosmogs. 1 more Cosmog, 2 is a bunch. Next up, nothing too crazy, just a Poipole. I feel like I'm undermining the more interesting topic of conversation for today, but the interest is what we make it. I feel like that could be taken extremely out of context. So, only applicable for Pokemon Go content, I assure you. Another Ultra Beast register to the Ultra Dex. I love giving these things names. How many do I still need to go? Have they released all of the Ultras? I want to say they might have. Maybe there's 2 they haven't, but that is our first Poipole. I haven't seen this one. I don't recall the evolution ever being in raids, so this might be a research exclusive situation. So we're gonna have to remember you, little friend, but until then, welcome to the family. She's gonna claim all this mess. Oh, I didn't mean to start a conversation. But oh, it's from Rye. I thought we were going to be talking to the prof.
Greetings, Awesome H4. It has been some time since we last spoke. I hope you have been well.
I've been quite well, yes. It has been a while. About, what, 2 months ago? A lot of things have happened since then. Rosie's gotten bigger, gotten my levels up in Fortnite.
Professor Willow has asked me to help with his ongoing research on the adamant crystal and the lustrous globe.
So yeah, I got built a couple new Lego sets.
Unfortunately, I haven't come across anything like them in my travels.
Read the first chapter of Psalms the other day. That was oh, I'm sorry. I was completely blanked out there.
Perhaps together we can learn more about these items and the secrets they may hold.
I am more than willing to serve. Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
I suggest we start by learning more about the Pokemon around us and see if that triggers any insights.
Sounds like a plan. Yes, ma'am. We will get right to that as soon as I'm done catching stuff. Oh, hold on. What did I do? What did I do? We shall hunt you till the day's end. The world will never be rid of you. They will be rid of you. They will never be rid of Frost in December, but they shall be rid of your tyranny. And the last Pokemon I want to catch is Druddigon. I don't remember how many dragon types remained on our team after the events of the Great Rocket Purge. I don't believe, I know I got one, I have one Druddigon left. Whee! I had to put a little bounce to that one. From now on, I feel like I can see it's gonna take a little bit more than a bounce to catch you. Perhaps a steady hand. Great throw. Gloves are off now. Welcome to the fram. And now with all the catch research, aside from a couple things left to collect, everything has been cleaned for this page. And okay, I already did one for this one, so I'm not gonna collect any of that stuff. This page as well. I did, however, jump the gun a little bit because there is one Pokemon in the pass, the Go Pass, that I did want to catch. I have not caught one yet. A wild tarantula. Okay, had to take a second to process that in my think tank. Swinging and pitching for the mages. I do like this Pokemon's design. There we go, first try. Forgets about the fact that he just whiffed a second later. This guy's adorable looking. I like this guy. I like the idea of like his web, you know, making up like a little shell, little ball shell on his back, like a ball of yarn. I like it, and I appreciate a good play on word name. And with all those catches, we have made firm progress on our Dazzling Aria research. Our next major tasks are catch 50 normal Pokemon, catch 50 psychic type Pokemon, and catch a Pokemon on 20 different days. 20 different days I'll take care of on my own, any moment, any time, but in this zone are a handful. There's been a handful of wild psychic type spawns, such as Drowsy, and this feels like a great opportunity to make some solid progression on that one. First psychic, caught. Drowsy number 2. So far the Drowsies have been pretty nice to me. Haven't put too much of a fight up. I guess to be expected. Catch number 2. Wait, that Duo was normal type, right? Check after I catch you. That was a rough throw. That don't matter. But Duo is, how are you dark and flying? No, you're normal. I'm like, how is that a dark symbol? The normal types are gonna be a little bit more scarce, so I'm gonna have to pick those up wherever I can. Zigzagoon though, are you normal? You are, just straight up normal, no double. Nice. Whoa, wow. That was a massive jump, right? I was on like, well, no, okay, I wasn't paying no attention. I thought I was on like level 39 or something. I do like how this gives us a couple of extra, actually, wait a minute, hold on. What am I thinking? There's at least a Mankey in here. How am I not thinking that this could give us some more for our research? Mankey, are you just a straight, okay, you're just a straight up fighting type. You look like you'd be a normal though. I gotta start paying more attention. I did not feel comfortable catching me reacting to it. I had somebody walking by, but we just hatched our daily egg and got our first shiny starter from that task, or that feature rather. I have a shiny Quaxley, correct? I think I got a couple shiny Quaxleys already. I've got one. Why do you look shinier than the other? It's because you're a female? Girls glow, guys shine? Is that how it goes? I don't know. I don't know skincare. I look like I know skincare. Well, out of Drowsy, it's a snoozy day over here at Poke Park. Drowsy number 4. Will Drowsy number 5 follow suit? If I don't walk away from him so fast. Okay. Drowsy number 5. There's a couple starters out and about. Do I want to challenge Mystic? Do I dare want to show the strength of instinct? Do I have the instinctive instinct to represent instinct? I think I do. I think you do too. Assuming I don't fall down in a wonderland over there. I won't make my way over to that gym. I'm gonna show what's what. But Neri, you are normal. I know that for a fact. Come here, Fluffy. Come with us. And I think this is gonna be my last catch of the tackle and research segment. We've made some decent ground coverage, and I don't see, unless something changes by the time we get over there, I don't see a charger bug raid active. That would have been cool to be able to give our little jilted buddy a solid first challenge, but I'm gonna level. No disrespect to charger bug, I'm not wasting a raid pass on a charger bug. I'm not gonna break my back for a charger bug. I'm not gonna bring my back for a charger bug raid. So we can settle for challenging Mystic. We are nearing the first gym, and it took a little while to get over here. This did pop up underneath 1 star. There's no way that's not a charger bug. So it just goes to show, never throw in the towel. You know, always be patient, see what happens. But I'm not gonna wait an hour for that. However, if you look on the opposite side, that gym has just now opened up. So 2 times to defeat our frenemies over at Mystic. And we are gonna lead both battles with Joltik. We are gonna power him up a little bit beforehand though. The epic climax. Now, I gotta say this. We're not going to be evolving Joltik like we did with Rosie. Rosie was ready. When we evolved Rosie up to a Venusaur and we took that first fight, she was ready for that. Joltik is just not quite up there yet. And I just think it's wiser to train him up as a Joltik and to strengthen him hard as a Joltik, so when he becomes a Galvantula, he gonna be an unstoppable, wise, good fighting juggernaut. But that does not mean that we're gonna leave my boy hanging. I believe with this 220 or 210, I know my numbers, should be more than enough to get him all strengthened up. And you know what? I think you are ready for your second attack. Going into this heavy battle, you're gonna need a second attack. So Joltik, ready and charged up. Bug bar, bug and discharge. As well as charge beam, main attack. Bug buzz as a secondary, and now we take the fight. We're gonna have a team backing him up, of course, and this is gonna be an easier fight for him, but a good place to start, I think. And it never hurts to have a little friendly competition with Mystic. All right, we are ready to battle Joltik versus Ursaluna. Now, let's not acknowledge the fact that I'm sure there's a huge type disadvantage with this groupage. If we gotta swap out, we will. Discharge, will you do any... Oh, not very effective, but pretty heavy. Quick on the draw, quick to dodge. Doing good so far, Joltik. If you can take out this Ursaluna, my man, I don't know. I think this is going to be a good start. Discharge, pull off a couple discharges. Ooh, that's on me. We should have dodged. I went way too heavy on your attacks, and we are not, okay, we are not going to take any of that again. Never mind. Oh, a good solid start to the fight, my guy. I'm not going to leave. I don't think you can leave to just heal up one and then get back where you were. Oh boy, I don't think taking him against another electric is smart. Well, I don't got much choice anyway. Just let the time go on down. A good solid fight for the starter out, buddy. I'm very proud of you. We'll make our way down to that other gym afterwards, and you can take a second shot. He's a tough guy. If I've learned anything though, he's a tough. He don't quit. He's a tough little jolter. And let's go ahead and put Primarina in there. Just gonna hold down the fort for things over here. Team Instinct for the win. We're gonna make our way down, and a little blurry, but I will never, which you guys just got to be here to see it. Oh, they redid this road a little bit. I will never stop loving Arkansas beauty. Just the free open woodsy areas, man. You can't beat them. I love them. You ready to go around too, little buddy? Oh, he's ready. Looky here. Looky what we got here, huh? What is this? I don't think so. We throwing that away. That's disgusting. We've reached the second gym. Of course, there's another Ursaluna. I think at the very least, Joltik can take down Sylveon. Wait, is that the same person from... This was one of the people who were in the last gym. Not in our park, you don't. All right. Ooh, okay, yeah. Confidence literally dropped every second. Oh, okay. This is just a quick dodge game. It's a quick dodge game. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. Just try not to take any heavy hits. Okay, pull off a discharge. Pull off your first discharge, and then we're gonna keep dodging. Ooh, that did some good damage, One more discharge. One more discharge, your first win. You robber. Done robbed my boy. We were so close. Good job, Joltik. You know what? We already knocked him out. We're not backing down from this fight. We're gonna take the fight to Ursaluna. Yeah, is that not the same dude from earlier? I mean, there's 3 in this one, so there's at least one more dude. What on earth happened? Hold on a second. What? Hold on, that was weird. Y'all saw the team. You see the team I set before us. I have Big Buddy Blaze coming in behind us. What happened? Does it force you to continue with what you got? What on earth is going on? Okay, hopefully this will be the final fight. This will be the final stretch. Joltik buddy, okay. Health bar is back. You're gonna give me Skeletor's, aren't you? What on earth? That's, well, we won! You aided in victory. You did a great job, Joltik. Good job, little buddy. Man, that's the most ridiculous thing. That's ridiculous. And it counted all my revives for him, too. But the day has been won. I'm gonna put my Decidueye into this one. We're gonna keep working with Joltik. But not for today. I feel satisfied with that being our ending note. We did a lot of work today. We got a lot of research done. We helped Joltik strengthen up. It was a little rough going near the end there, but these are the trials that make us stronger. Though I almost forgot, Joltik is not the only friend of mine that I wanted to incorporate into today's episode. As you guys have probably noticed, I've just been calling him Joltik. He doesn't have a name, and that's because I wanted to leave that one up to you guys. I'd love to see your suggestions in the comments down below what we should name this guy. I'll look through all the options we get. I'll pick the one that best suits him, but I want you guys to be the ones to decide his name. So let me know in the comments down below what we should name Joltik. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. I had a great time today. I hope you guys did as well. I will see you all next time, next episode. Really gonna start diving into the watery worlds. We'll waddle that bridge when we get to it. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.